I'm
Like 2
glad
more
I ain't on that
hours of that
time.
sun, huh?
Probably just an hour, a few more minutes, really.
Sheesh. My brother, welcome to the big show. Uh, you moved out to Cali or you still in Chi-Town?
I've been moved out of Chicago, like right after I signed the deal. I've been in Cali for like 2 years, 2.5 years.
So you love it out there?
Hell yeah, that's like peaceful, you know. I like to be somewhere where I could be bored.
Where you could be bored?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the same for me. I moved to Miami. Yo. So I moved to Miami maybe like 18, 19 years ago. And coming out of New York, everybody was like, yo, what the fuck you doing, Joe? And I like that nobody really know me. They can't bother me. So if
Hmm.
I see somebody here, I'll say peace and show them love, but keep it moving. They don't really know my mother, my aunt. You know, when
Right,
I'm in New York, they stop me and be like, how's your brother?
yeah.
How's your, and you know, I gotta really talk to these people or I'm full of shit. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying.
for sure.
And so, how's it been for you, man? You've been rocking. How long you been out? Like about 3-4 years?
Yeah, shit, not even that long. Shit, my biggest song, Pop Out, shit, that shit been rocking for about, it just hit 2 years a few days ago. I really go off that. I dropped my first album a year and a half ago, so I really just really been cemented in the game for about 2 years.
Yeah, man. And how's it? You know, well, you out of shot. And Chi is a very dangerous place. And then
Yeah.
for a guy like you that's winning like that, like, so I was like, now I see you in LA, you chilling, cruise control. You know, this Chi, man, it's an uncontrollable. I love Chi-Town, man. It's somewhere I love to go all the time. Um, and is things calming down or is it still on and popping?
Shit, it done got worse. I think the year that just passed was like the worst year in a nice amount of years. So shit, like really taking a turn for the worse. I feel like though the pandemic play a big part in that though,
People need money. People got to go out there and get their shit like that.
and it just
You
been
know,
so much going on.
and you know, I said, and social media definitely plays a major part in that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Because before motherfucker dish you on the block, it's just you and a couple of dudes that was out there. Now motherfucker dish you prime time is like, damn, now we got to go there.
Uh-huh, for sure. Uh, Social media been playing a big part in it ever since that became a thing. Now we living in the era and day and age where back then the streets was just the streets, but this day and age, social media tied into the streets where the shit damn near go hand in hand when it shouldn't.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Like it shouldn't be, you shouldn't be involved in that social media. You telling on yourself, bro. It's just,
So,
there's no way around it. And the thing I never understood, right, and we can get back to the positive, but you know, every time I go to Chicago, especially in the winter, shit like 20 below zero. And I'm like, how the fuck they find time to catch a motherfucker in 20 below zero?
yeah, nigga done figured that shit out, figured out the science to that shit. They really done adapted to their climate. So this shit, it don't matter the weather. When you serious about what you doing, you can figure out a way.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Coming up in the shot, who are some influences? Because the shot is like a major player in the rap scene, in the R&B scene. Like coming up in the shot, like what was it Kanye? Who was it that inspired you out the shot?
To be totally honest, like I got a lot of love for Kanye. I fuck with Kanye. I fuck with anything Chicago. Period. Anybody, any artist coming out of Chicago, I got nothing but love for them. But as far as something that played into an influence for me, it was more so underground drill rap. The younger rappers who was coming up in the era of Chief Keef, like Dirt,
Yeah.
Herb, Baby. Them was more like inspirations to me because they was so much more closer to my age doing their thing and talking about shit that I was going through too.
That boy Chief, boy, that boy put it down for real.
For sure. He definitely started a whole nother generation of culture for real.
That energy, that youth, that real nigga shit. That boy Chief, man, nah, he's a special one. I,
For
I,
sure.
I agree. He definitely a special one. So when you see stuff like the movie Shot, the TV show on TV, does that represent like the Shot, like the true Shot, or is it just Hollywood shit?
I mean, I never really watched that show like that, so I can't get my opinion for real. To be totally honest.
That's smart. It's smart, you know, because what I learned was I was watching a young dude, I don't know what his name was, but he was doing an interview, and I watched somebody do an interview with him. I was trying to ask him all these questions about all these other artists. He was like, yo, check this out. I'm here to talk about my album, and you people be trying to get us to talk bad about other artists. Then
Yeah,
we wind up having real beef with them. And you know, y'all got some clickbait, some shit. I ain't with that. And I've been in the game 25 years. When I seen that, I learned that from him. I was like, yo, they've been doing this shit to me for 20 years.
for sure. They'll definitely sneak that in.
And then rest in peace, Juice World. I saw you got to work with Juice World. I met him a couple of times. He's a beautiful guy, man. Tell us how y'all connected. Uh, you know,
We both from the Juice World. You know, he like different type of dude, real selfless person, real humble. At the time Juice World reached out to me and connected with me, I was still making my come up and making my rounds, making my name. And he was, to me, one of the biggest artists like in the world at the time, you know. And he reached out to me and just showed love, just basically telling me like how he fuck with my music and shit like that. And the shit had meant a lot to me knowing that he from the city and he doing this thing too. So we linked up, I think, in Miami. It was Rolling Loud time, and ever since then we just was like this.
man, let me tell you, man, Rolling Loud. For us, it was Summer Jam. When we was coming up, it was like, yo, you get on Summer Jam. But right now, for the youth, it's definitely Rolling Loud, right?
For sure.
And that shit go on all day. So it's crazy for me because I did a couple of Rolling Louds, and you know, I'm up in there. They got 100 artists back there and shit. Everybody, they did one in New York, bro. You would think Bin Laden was coming, man. They had so many metal detectors, 100 million cops, 100, like, is it, does it pop off at Rolling Loud, or is it like they just anticipating shit?
I mean, in a place like New York, I could see why they had like big on the security. But as far as like how Rolling Loud be, it's always a fun experience. Everything always goes smooth from what I see. Like it's always just artists coming out do their thing. The fans enjoy it, and it's just rap from there. But I could see though, like in a place like New York, why they'd be so high security.
Yeah, I see you linked up with TJ.
Yeah,
And TJ, when I met TJ for the first time, I was in a jail talking to the inmates, like telling them, y'all, change your life, come on. And then the next thing I know, I'm behind Rolling Loud somewhere, and TJ comes up to me, he's like, yo, you remember I seen you on Rikers Island, and you was telling us to chill and change, and then at this time, he was little TJ
yeah,
with a hit record.
yeah,
You know, how did y'all connect on that song right there? Which is your biggest song, right?
yeah. That's the biggest song I ever dropped for now. But two young dudes. We both on the same label, so that's really a big part on what put into it. And we had just linked up in the stew. Our A&Rs connected us, and we was just rocking with each other in general because we was both young from our cities doing our thing. He was like 17 or 16 at the time. I was like 19.
And it all panned out, huh? So what's in the future? What's in the future for Polo G? Like, what do you see in the future? Music, besides music, do you got your mind on other business?
I definitely in the future I definitely plan to be more big business savvy. Like just honing in on my investments, being far along in my investments outside of rap, you know. And as far as music, I just know for 1,000% fact that in the near future and down the road, I'm gonna show a lot of longevity as an artist, and I feel like I'm gonna be one of the biggest artists in the game. I'm getting there now, but I'm saying like I'm gonna be really cemented as one of the biggest artists in the game, and one of the best too.
Well, all you gotta do is just keep consistent, stay focused, stay out of trouble. You
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying? And that's always the main thing, because that'll fuck you up in every way, every level. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I believe you if you say it. Because I used to say it to people back in the day and they looked at me like I was crazy. And here we are all these years later, still relevant, still consistent, still dropping music or whatever have you.
For sure.
So it's up to you if you're willing to fight for it. I mean, it's never like this. It's always like this. It's always like this. It's never like this. It's always like this. So you up, then you might throw some shit that ain't like that, and everybody want to sleep, and then you throw some shit like that. Then you might throw some shit like that, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can't lie to you. That's how I get. That's how I got to see who is really with me. Because you know, in this industry, everybody yes man, everybody act like you know they love you and you the shit. When you got a hit, everybody, and the minute you get cool, they act like you got AIDS or some shit or COVID. They stay away from you like, nah, nah, nah. For me, I was lucky because I had shit like this, shit like this, shit like this, shit like, so I really learned who was with me in the industry. And I was like, oh shit, that's how it go? Like
Yeah.
that's how these motherfuckers is? And so, but it's better than somebody who just go like this all the time because they never really know who's with them.
Yeah, and you feel me? You ain't got no mistakes to learn from for real. You gotta bump your head.
All right, my brother, when we gonna hear some new music from you?
Man, I got some shit. All this first quarter of the year, I'm finna be dropping shit. I'm definitely finna flood the streets. I'm definitely finna flood my fans with new music. So I got some shit coming. You feel me? Within these next few months.
Let me ask you another question. Your top five, dead or alive, artists ever.
My top five. This personal preference right here. Uh, my top five. I was had to say I gotta throw Pac in there. I gotta throw Wayne in there. That's one of my all-time favorites.
Woo!
Uh, damn. I'm not really a top five guy. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you're not a top five, but you got two, man. You're almost there. You got three more. Three more to, if you know, who influenced you. You know what I'm saying?
You said influence or just top
Nah, I'm
five?
saying top five, man. I'm saying fuck it. Fuck it, Polo. I'm saying top five, man.
If I'm giving my honest opinion, I say Pac. I say Wayne. You gotta throw Kendrick in there to me.
That's right. Whoever you want. He
Kendrick in
is
there.
he is that caliber.
Um, I would have to say I have to say Jay, and for the fifth one, who would I say? Damn. I had to say Jay for the fifth one.
No, you said Jay for the fourth.
No, I'm saying for the fifth one, who I'm trying to, because it's a lot of artists.
I know, man, I know, but I'm gonna help you out and say, do you want to throw a Chi-Town joint?
I don't know. I fuck with the city shit, but I'm trying to see what artists. I mean, I don't want to be cliche and say big.
Don't be cliche. You could say big because he's in my top five, but that's your top five. You got Pop, you got Wayne, you got Kendrick, you got Jay. This a mean four, I'll tell you that much. But guys,
I ain't gonna lie. You want me to be totally honest? I wouldn't say top five all time MC. Like it's just far as just straight pen game or spin game. But I'm just saying as an overall artist, I'll put Drake in there because he
that's
did
it. That's it. I knew you
a
wanted to
lot
put Drake there, man. I knew that shit, man. Ain't nothing wrong with saying Drake. Drake, one of my favorite artists of all time.
for sure.
People debate is he's the best one ever created.
For sure.
Like Drake is in the top five. I mean, if you had a starting five, Pop, Wayne, Kendrick, Jay, Drake, you ain't say nothing whack here, man. That shit mean. That's a mean five. That's
No, for
a
sure.
that's a that's a mean five right there. Yo, my brother, you be safe. God bless you, man. Stay focused, man, and I hope to see you in person one day soon.
For sure. Appreciate you having me.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for being on the biggest. Thank you.